Hello from Hamburg, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Sound Support Entertainment channel. Today I would like to start a new series, and I call this series Troubleshooting. So welcome to the first episode.
So turn on the lights and stars.
Did you ever find yourself in a situation during production where a really important piece of your gear broke? It happened to me a while ago, and I'm talking about this guy here, the LAVRY GOLD MX. If you take a look here at the meters, you see that flickering lights here in the left channel. That indicated that one morning where I switched the unit on, that there was something wrong. I mean, normally if you switch it on, you send a lineup tone like LAVRY says it has to be something around minus 25 dB, and then the LAVRY performs a quick self-calibration. After that, it's clean. You might want to wait for another 20 minutes for it to totally warm up, and then you can start working. But that morning, it didn't do it. It didn't do it. The client booked it. I mean, especially the LAVRY, because of its capabilities to do this very special soft saturation. You can like 3 dBs or 6 dBs of soft saturation. You can set that, and it's really unique to the LAVRY. I don't know of any other converter, A to D converter, that can do it. So I thought, wow, what now? You know. So I went to the kitchen, had a coffee, thought it over, waited a little bit to see if it maybe would settle, but it didn't. It just didn't. The problem is with LAVRY, there are the guys in Berlin from DAX, Digital Audio Networks. That's a very nice company, great guys. They helped me already one time. They can sell it, they can ship it over to the States, but they are not allowed to repair it. So no chance to get it repaired or just inspected quickly. No way to do that. So I was sitting there and thinking, wow, what am I gonna do? The client booked it. It's broken. And then suddenly I had an idea, because if you look at it, it's only the left channel. It's putting out heavy distortion, so it's absolutely unusable. But the right channel is still working. So stay tuned to see how I got around that problem that day. Okay, here we are in Pro Tools, and I have a song prepared. It's called Juvenile, from my client Bernd Hensel from Canada. And I've edited just a short piece, just the intro. We don't have to listen to the whole song. And if I click on it here on the timeline, it's also selected in the pool, in the bin, where all the audio files are located. And normally it looks like this. So you see the stereo interleaved file, but as you could see before, if I click on this little arrow, not error, on this little arrow, Pro Tools is already presenting the split file. So within the interleaved file, you have mono left and mono right. This is really handy for what I'm planning to do. But first, I would say just let's listen to how it sounds, so you get an idea how the song sounds. This is just a mix, unprocessed, no mastering, nothing. Okay, let's go. Okay, yeah, Juvenile from his last album, On My Mind. It's out on all streaming platforms and also for physical as a CD. All right. Now, I would like to show you how that sounds if I send it through the broken LAVRY. I send it to the LAVRY and record it back into the session here, but not yet. Just listen one time. Oh, I have to engage the second. Here we go. These are the right tracks, yeah. The other one was hidden, so it's LAVRY send left, LAVRY send right, and return. I also have to unhide this, return left, return right. Okay, here we go. Okay, now listen how it sounds through the broken LAVRY. Pretty bad, huh? Yeah, I mean, just not usable. Okay, but that was the basic issue. So I'm gonna drag that back to the stereo track and mute that because we don't need it. Okay, so since everything left is broken, I get rid of all the left channels, the left send, and also here the left return. All right, and then I'm going to grab the left side of the song, drag it to the send track here, and then record it back here with the right return from LAVRY. In order to do that, I arm this here, arm Pro Tools, and just hit play. And you're gonna hear it in your right ear or in your right speaker, depending on what kind of playback system you are listening. Okay, that sounds absolutely fine. Okay, that was the left side, and here's the processed file. And if you take a closer look to the waveforms and compare it, like for example here, you see that this one is gotten bigger. The waveform is fatter than this one. And that is because in the LAVRY I engaged the plus 3 dB soft saturation feature that the LAVRY has, that is unique to the LAVRY, and that is also the reason why a lot of clients want to have the LAVRY for mastering, because only the LAVRY Gold can do that. It works like an upward compressor. The softer parts of the song are lifted by 3 dB. There's also a 6 dB setting. I thought that would be too much, but if you check the transients, like here for example, the transients, they're totally intact, they're totally there, nothing is squashed. Not like if you, for example, use an L2 or any kind of maximizer that just cuts the transient so that in relation relative to the loudest part, the softer parts, you can bring more up. That works in a totally different way. There is also a white paper from Dan Lavery where he explains a little bit more about this technique, but he doesn't reveal how exactly he did it. But what's the basic procedure and what's the basic idea behind? Okay, so that was our left side here, the processed, and I dragged this to one of the tracks I call final tracks, and these are the tracks where in the end we can listen to the final recording. I'm gonna put left and right together and then we can listen to the stereo file. Okay, this one we don't need, and I grab the right side and do exactly the same. You have to really watch out. This here has to be exactly at the beginning. If you leave a gap, no chance. You don't get it together with the other one. And so, like this. And again, the return track, armed, and record the right side through the right channel of the LAVRY. Okay, drag it to the final right track, get rid of that, unmute this, and now we can listen to the result. Here we go. That's it. What do you think? I think it sounds absolutely fine. Absolutely. Sometimes even think it sounds better than before when I did just the stereo version, but that might just be like I don't know, a little psycho. Yeah, can't judge anyway. I mean, of course, this is not a permanent solution. I was in an emergency situation because in the middle of the production the left channel broke, and so at least I was able to finish my mastering with the LAVRY, and it works. So it takes twice the time, but so what? That's not such a big deal. Alright, that was it for today. I hope you found it entertaining, and if so, subscribe to the channel, give us likes, and I'm really talking about us because there are people behind the scenes you don't see, and I want to thank them right now. There is first Lale Yilmaz, she's my consultant regarding styling and makeup, and also my video, camera and post-production specialist Jonas Langmark. A million thanks to you guys. It wouldn't be half the fun without you, really. Okay, and we all hope to see you really soon back here on the Sound Support Entertainment channel. Until then, bye bye from Hamburg. Ciao. See you soon.